What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys a complete beginner's guide for your iPhone. This video is going to walk you through how to set up your iPhone. We're going to show you guys some features that are going to allow you to use your iPhone like a complete pro, and then we're going to dive into some tips, tricks, and amazing hidden features that are going to allow you to walk away from this video feeling like a complete iPhone expert. So without further ado, let's dive into today's video, a complete beginner's guide for your iPhone. So the first thing we want to do to get started is set up and make sure you're updated to iOS 15. iOS 15 is the latest version of iOS for any Apple product, and it's going to allow you to use your iPhone to the best of its abilities, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So to check if you have iOS 15 updated or if you need to update it, what you're going to want to do is just go to settings right here, and then it's simple. You just go to general, and then we're going to go to software updates. Now, I already have iOS 15 updated on my phone, but if you didn't, for example, you would see that you have to update it right on this page. But as you can see, I have iOS 15.4 up to date on my phone. But if I didn't, this is where you're going to update it. So just make sure you have iOS 15 updated on your phone so you can use it to the best of your abilities. And then once that's set up, come back to this video and I'm going to show you guys how to set up the iPhone that you have. As you can see, we're on the home page of my iPhone, and you're going to see that there's tons of apps and widgets to look at. So when you get your iPhone's going to come with tons of apps that are already pre-installed to your iPhone. These are all the essential apps like your photos, camera, text messages, calling, FaceTime, mail, and whatnot. So these are all the apps that you don't have to worry about to download off the App Store. They're going to be on your phone as soon as you get it. And as you can see, if we scroll over, you're going to see all the apps that I have downloaded. And tons of these apps are great for the iPhone. I'm going to show you guys some of these apps later on in the video and why you guys should get started with these apps when you get your iPhone. But if you're looking, this is the display of the iPhone. As you can see, like all Apple products, it's a great interface and great display. And then as you can see, we have my widgets right here. I'm going to show you guys how to create your own widgets and personalize them to your needs. But this is one of my widgets right here. I think it's super cool feature for the iPhone. Like I said, I'll show you guys how to set these up. But this is the homepage of the iPhone, and I'm going to show you guys some other great features that come along with the iPhone, such as the control center. So depending on what kind of iPhone you have, you can access the control center in different ways. For this specific iPhone I have right here, to get to the control center, all you have to do is just swipe down where this battery icon is, and you're going to see it's going to take us to this control center with tons of different features. I'm going to walk you guys through all of these so you guys get a good idea of what these are and what they do for your iPhone. So the first icon we have is the airplane mode, which is right here, and what this does is when you turn that on, when you're on an airplane, it'll cut off all Wi-Fi and cellular data so the plane can take off without having any troubles. On top of this, we have our cellular data, which is right here. You're going to want to turn that on and keep that on at all the time to make phone calls, send messages, and whatnot. We have our Wi-Fi, so as soon as you get your phone, you're going to want to turn on and connect to a Wi-Fi. To do that is super easy. All you have to do is just go to settings, and then we're going to go down to Wi-Fi. As you can see, I'm connected. So when you get your iPhone, you want to connect to your Wi-Fi to be able to get internet and access all the other features on your iPhone. So just enter the password of the specific Wi-Fi username you are using, and you'll be all set up with your Wi-Fi in no time, and you're going to be able to use your phone to the maximum of your abilities. Next, we have our Bluetooth. So this is going to allow you to connect to any devices such as your AirPods or any headphones to listen to music or audio. So you're going to definitely want to have that turned on when you get your iPhone if you want to listen to anything or connect to any Bluetooth devices. So I encourage you guys to turn that on at all times, especially when you want to connect to something. Next, we have our music right here. As you can see, this is the music tab. If we hold this down, it's going to show all my playlists and music options I have. If I want to listen to music, I can just press play right there. And you're going to be able to play music right away using your iPhone. So that's the music tab right there. And then next we have our orientation lock turned on. I'm going to show you guys how to do this and what this actually means for your iPhone. So as you can see, I have my orientation lock turned on right now. So what this means is depending on how I rotate my phone, whether it's horizontal or vertical, the screen's going to stay in the same position it is right now. So depending on your preference, you can orient your iPhone's display depending on how you like. But for example, if I turn this off and then I go to text messages right here, you're going to see that when I rotate my phone now, since I turned orientation lock off, the iPhone's going to rotate with that orientation of the phone. So if you prefer holding your phone this way and using it this way, you can gladly do so. That's just because I have the orientation lock turned off, but I prefer having the orientation lock turned on, so I'm going to turn that back on. So now when I rotate my screen, it's not going to rotate along with the orientation of the phone. But like I said, that's completely up to you, depending on how you want to use your phone. And that's the orientation lock setting on the control center. So if we go next, we have this focus tabs right here. So by holding this down, you're going to see we have tons of different options to choose from depending on your focus mode. So we have do not disturb, personal, work, and sleep. So depending on what you're doing, whether you're sleeping or working, you can turn on a do not disturb mode for that action. So for example, if you're sleeping and I click this, you're not going to receive any notifications and your iPhone's going to get dimmer for the time being while you're sleeping. And then when you wake back up, all you have to do is just turn that off. I'm going to dive into more of these features later, but the do not disturb feature is a great part of the iPhone for any of them. So if you want to work and you don't want to have any distractions, I do recommend turning on do not disturb. This is going to prevent you from getting any notifications while you're doing that work, unless you think there's any urgent notifications. And if that's the case, you can have certain notifications be received regardless if you are in do not disturb. But I'll show you guys how to do that later on in the video. But this is the do not disturb feature for the iPhone. I'm going to shut that off right now. And then next we have the control center's brightness section. So this is the brightness of the iPhone. You can increase it or dim it depending on your liking. I prefer it right around in the middle. And say, for example, depending on the type of day or however you want your settings, you can actually alter your display of your screen through this brightness section on the iPhone. For example, if I hold down that icon, we have dark mode, night shift, and true tone. So if I turn on dark mode, what this means is my iPhone's going to essentially have a black background or a darker background opposed to having the light background it has right now. So if I turn that on, you're going to see my iPhone's going to become darker and the background's going to become darker for my iPhone. But like I said, this is up to you depending on the time of day or depending on how you like to see your screen. But that's one feature in the brightness section. If I go back and hold it down again, you're going to see we have night shift. So night shift is for when you're going to bed and you want to go on your phone. This is going to create a more yellow, dim screen that's going to put less strain on your eyes before you go to bed, because when you go to bed and you're on your phone with that bright screen, it actually can affect your sleep in a negative way. So I definitely recommend turning on that night shift before you go to bed if you want to go on your phone. So by turning that on, you're going to see that the iPhone's going to become a dimmer color, more yellowish, and this is going to allow you to go on your phone before you go to bed without having that strain or hurting your eyes. So I definitely recommend doing that before you go to bed if you do want to go on your phone, and this is a great feature to prevent any eye damage for your iPhones. If we go back to brightness, I'm going to shut off night shift right here. And then you're going to see we have True Tone. So by clicking True Tone, it's going to bring out more vibrant colors in the display of your iPhone. So this is up to you. This is just a preference. So if you turn on True Tone, your iPhone's going to get more vibrant and more display with the colors of the background. So this is one feature. I know the iPad has it set to this feature because it's a very nice and vibrant display with this True Tone. But like I said, that's completely up to you. That's just a preference. I prefer it off right now, but like I said, that is your call. And that's a little bit about the brightness icon on the control center. Next, we have our volume right here. So this can adjust your volume depending on how loud you want it. If you hold it down right here, you're going to see you have the ability to adjust to make it either louder or quieter. And then next, we have all these great features down here. So these are more intuitive, intelligent features that come with the iPhone. We have our flashlight, obviously. So by clicking that, you're going to see that my iPhone's flashlight turns on. That's pretty easy to use. It comes out of right here. And that's another feature in the control center of your iPhone. So if we go back, I'm going to shut off my flashlight because I don't want to waste any battery. We have our timer section. This is going to take you to the clock app or the timer app for your iPhone. You can set timers, create stopwatches depending on what you need. This takes you directly to the app, so that's one way to get to it opposed to having to scroll and find that app. Next, if we go back to the control center, you're going to see we have our calculator. This is going to take us to the calculator app right here. So you can put in any numbers if you have to do any math. It'll take you right to that app opposed to having to go find that app by scrolling. Next, we go back to the control center. We're going to have our camera. This is also a shortcut to get to your camera app. It's going to just take you directly to the camera. If you need to take any photos quickly, it'll take you right there to take any photos, videos, portrait modes, whatever that may be. Then also we have our battery. So this is going to tell us how much battery we have left on our phone and if we want to turn on battery saver mode. So say you're using your phone and you want to remain or retain the battery you have without it draining, you can turn on low battery mode right here. And what this is going to do, it's going to inhibit some features on your iPhone so you can have more battery power over a longer period of time. Because like I said, we all love to use our phones and that can drain battery. So by turning on battery saving mode, this is going to prevent you from draining that battery fast. But like I said, some features are going to be inhibited or prevented to help you reduce that battery strain. So only turn this on when you're very low on battery or if you need it and your phone's about to die. This is most beneficial when your iPhone reaches 20% battery because you don't want to turn the battery saving mode on when you have a high battery percentage because that actually can produce strain on your battery, and in the future it's going to cause you to lose more battery quicker. So definitely only turn that on when you need to save battery or if it's below 20%. So definitely I'm going to turn that off right now because my battery is high. Next, we have screen recording. So by clicking screen recording, I'm going to be able to record any footage I want, and I'm going to send that to any friends, save it to my photos or videos, depending on what you need. And that's a great feature for the iPhone. If you need to record something on the screen of your iPhone without having to pull out the camera, you can definitely do that with the screen recording. It's a super useful tool if you need to send something to your friends or show them something. So I definitely recommend using that when you need to. And then lastly, we have this hearing icon right now. So this actually has multiple features. So if I hold this down, it's going to show that we have a speaker, a background sounds, a live listens, then we have headphones accommodations. So say you are doing work and you like to have some sort of background noise, or if you're sleeping and you like to sleep with some sort of noise in the background, you can actually turn on multiple background noises to help you do that. So for example, if you turn on background sounds right here, you're going to see it's going to take us to this Oceans volume or Oceans tab on the background sounds. We have multiple background sounds to choose from. We have balanced noise, bright noise, dark noise, rain, all these options. So depending on what you prefer, you can turn any of these background sounds on for your iPhone. This is a relatively new feature for the iPhones. So if you like to do work or you like to sleep with some sort of noise on in the background, you can gladly do that by turning on background sounds. I'm going to shut it off right now. But that's one great feature for the iPhone's speaker icon. We have Live Listen, which is going to allow you to connect a compatible audio device to use Live Listen. And then we have Headphone Accommodations, which is the phone and media section right here. So if we click on that, it's going to allow you to have headphone accommodations for your phone and any media that you're listening to at the moment. So you can shut that off or click which headphone accommodations for your phone and media that you want. So these are some features for the hearing icon of the iPhone's control center. So these are all the different features you can access on the icons of the control center. So this is definitely worth checking out when you get your new iPhone. And this is going to allow you to get more shortcuts and easily access different features on your iPhone. But now since I've walked you guys through these features, we're going to dive into some other great features to get you started with your brand new iPhone.
If you're still using old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning charging cables, it is time for you to say goodbye to those. Your phone has incredible MagSafe technology built right into it, which allows you to wirelessly and magnetically charge your devices. If you're going to invest so much money into an iPhone, then you should be giving yourself a premium experience, which all starts with something that you need to do every day, and that is charging your actual device. Get the absolute most out of your iPhone with Elgear's 2-in-1 lightning charging stand. This stand allows you to magnetically and wirelessly charge both your iPhone and your AirPods simultaneously. Place your phone anywhere on the sleek charging stand and you're going to feel that magnet automatically attach right to your phone. Elgear wanted to make sure that you can use your phone for all of its uses without having to take it off the stand, which is why they included dual coil technology so you can use your phone both vertically and horizontally in landscape mode. This means that you can still send your messages, emails, or anything else, or you can flip your phone sideways and watch your favorite videos and movies while your phone is still being charged in the background. This stand is made with the highest quality materials like metal and tempered glass, and they also put non-slip silicone on the bottom of the stand. Elgear used official MagSafe technology, so you never need to worry about your phone falling off the stand or having to fidget around with your phone to get it in the right position. As I already mentioned, this is a 2-in-1 lightning charging stand, so you can charge two devices at the same time by using the second wireless charger on the back of this stand. This is perfect for charging a pair of headphones or even a second iPhone. Wait no longer and finally go upgrade your charging experience by going to elgear.com. Stop using those old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning cables and upgrade to the 2-in-1 lightning charging stand that's perfect for your desk or your nightstand, and it's also being sold at an incredibly discounted rate. So go to elgear.com. The link's on the screen and down in the description. Enjoy.
Depending on what iPhone you have, the physical features will vary. So for the newer iPhones, usually there's no home button. And as you can see, we're on the home page right now. We have access to the flashlight right here, and then we have access to the camera. The volume's gonna be right here on the side along with the mute button. So if you don't want your notifications to make any noises when you receive them, you can just flip this off like that, which I have right now. So this is gonna allow a vibrate instead of a noise coming out of your iPhone. Over here, we have the power button. And then on top, we have nothing at the moment for this specific iPhone. And then down here, we have the charger and we have the speakers that make the noises when you listen to your audio out loud on your iPhone. Then in the back, we have our cameras and our flashlights. So the iPhones have tons of great cameras and different features for taking photos and videos. I'm going to walk you guys through those later, but this is a little bit about the physical features for the newer iPhones. Other iPhones sometimes have the home button, or they have different physical features with buttons located in different areas. I know the iPhone SE and older iPhones have the home button, which this one doesn't. But these are some physical features for the newer versions of the iPhone. So this is just a walkthrough to get you guys better acquainted with how to access these different buttons on the iPhone. And let's move on to the next feature. As you can see, this is an older version or a different model of the iPhone. This is the iPhone SE, for example. And unlike the iPhone I just showed you guys, this has a home button. So instead of having no button at all, you can get into the iPhone just by using your fingerprint or typing in your password like that. It also has a smaller screen and a smaller camera. But these are just the differences in the features of the iPhones that you have. And this is one of the other versions of the iPhone. I just wanted to show you guys this in case you have a different iPhone you're using opposed to the newer versions like the 12 and 13. This is the iPhone SE, and this is the physical features that come with it. Everything's basically the same besides the home button and the smaller screen. But since this is an example of a previous iPhone, I just wanted to show you guys that in case you do have one of these types of iPhones. As you can see, we're looking at the home screen on my iPhone. To get in, it's super easy. If you have that orientation or Face ID, you just swipe in and you're automatically into your phone. But if we go back to the home screen like this, you're going to see we have the flashlight right here and the camera. So if you want to turn on your flashlight, you can gladly do so by just doing that, and you're going to have your flashlight turned on. If we go back to the home screen, I'm just going to turn off that flashlight, and then we have the camera right here. So by clicking that, it's going to take us to the camera. And right now you have easy access to go to the camera by just clicking on that home screen. That's one way to access it. Also, to access the camera, you can just swipe right like this, and you'll be able to access your camera that way. So the home screen is pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to use to get into your iPhone. So if you want to use that or look at this information, that is super easy to do. And let's move on to some other features for the iPhone. So regardless of the iPhone you have or any Apple product, it is essential that you want to have Siri turned on at all times. Siri is a universal feature for all Apple products, and it can come in very handy if you need to access any information or gain any insights about how to use your iPhone. So let's set that up. It is super easy to do. All you have to do is just scroll down and go to Siri and search right here. And then you're going to want to listen to click Hey for Siri. So we're going to turn that on right here. And by doing that, we're going to enable Siri. So when you say Hey Siri, she'll come up and you can ask her anything you would like. So click Enable Hey Siri, set up Hey Siri. We're going to click Continue. Hey Siri.
Sorry, I can't.
Hey Siri, send a message.
Who do you want to know?
Hey Siri, how's the weather today? Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Hey Siri, play some music. So just like that, Hey Siri is ready. So you can say Hey Siri for whatever you need, and she'll be accessible right at your fingertips. So let me show you how this works. Hey Siri, take me to the Settings app. And as you can see, she'll take me right to the Settings app, but this is only the tip of the iceberg. You can ask her anything you'd like. If you want to see the weather, any other notifications, or any other information you need, Siri will be of help with that. So definitely I recommend setting that up. And then also if we go back to settings right here, I just want to show you guys, if we go back to Siri and search, you also want to have press home for Siri turned on. So by doing this, we have a home button on this iPhone. So this is an accessible way to feature and access Siri. So by holding down the home button, you're going to see we're going to be able to access Siri that way. And that's just one of the other ways you can access her. But like I said, I definitely recommend having Siri turned on. She's a universal feature for all Apple products. It's definitely worth having her on to access any information or utilize your phone to the best of your ability. Also, another great way of utilizing the home button, if you do have a home button for your iPhone, is by clearing all the apps that are currently open on your iPhone. So by clearing your apps, you're definitely going to want to do that because this allows you to save energy and battery on your iPhone, and you don't want to have all these apps open at once. So by clearing them with your home button, you're going to be able to save battery this way. So to do that, all you have to do is just double click the home button like this. Then it's going to show you all the apps that are currently open on your iPhone. And to get rid of them or clear them, all you have to do is just start swiping like this to clear those apps, and all those apps are going to be closed for now, which is going to allow you to save your energy and battery on your iPhone. And this is a great feature to clear all your apps out on your iPhone if you have that home button like I do on this iPhone SE. So before I dive into any further tips, tricks, or features for the iPhone to get you started, I want to take a moment to show you guys some of my favorite apps I think you guys should download to get you started with your iPhone. And these apps are going to allow you to have a better overall experience while using your iPhone. So the first app I want to talk about is Venn, which is the app that allows you to chat and make new friends throughout the world. So Venn is about making it easier to get in touch with friends and meet up with new ones and participate in activities together. And I want to show you guys a little bit about how this works. So if we go to the app right here, it's going to take you to this page and says, what activities would you like to do? Now this is great because you're going to be able to choose the activities that you like to do. And then Venn's going to match you with people who have similar interests in those activities, making it a great app to find friends throughout the world that have the similar interests that you do. So after you choose the activities that interest you, it's going to take you to this page. It's going to show tons of different people that match with those activities you chose. So it's super easy to use. So if you want to see the next person, you just swipe left. And then on top of that, you want to right swipe if you want to match with this person and you guys will connect. Then you guys can down swipe to remove this person. And then you can undo the last swipe to double tap the below image. And then lastly, you can tap left on an image to show previous images in the gallery. So it's super easy to use, and I definitely recommend trying it out when you get the chance. Then lastly, you can tap right on the image, and that's going to show the next image in that person's gallery. So let's get started with this app. I'm going to show you guys why you guys should download this app ASAP. So you're going to have tons of friends to choose from, and like I said, all these people that are on your page, these are the people that you're most likely going to connect with because these are activities that you guys have shared based on the previous part of this video. And even though not all people are a good match and meant to be friends, there are friends for everyone out there, and it's all a matter of finding them. And you can do that exactly with this app. And then once you match with your friends, you have the ability to chat with them and send nudges and send requests to anyone you want. And also, I encourage you guys to update your profile, tell the world a little bit about yourself. You can add any personal details, add photos, activities you're looking to do. You can choose from tons of different interests on this page and on this app to make sure you're matching with people who you're likely to connect with. So definitely check out this app when you get the chance. It's all about meeting new people, and I definitely recommend using it for your iPhone. It's going to allow you to become great friends with new people throughout the world. So the goal for this app is to find a common ground amongst users and connect with them based off your favorite activities and interests. So I definitely recommend downloading this app because the name Venn means friend in Norwegian, and that's the goal of this app, to find new friends and also connect with people you never thought you'd be able to connect with throughout the world. So definitely download Venn when you get the chance, and let's move on to the next app. I know I've walked you guys through a lot of tips and tricks for this iPhone to get you started, and before I dive into any further features for this iPhone, I encourage you guys to go to the Tips app on your iPhone, and this way you're going to be able to learn more features that I haven't covered in this video, and you guys can always let us know in the comments any tips or tricks that we forgot, and we can gladly add those on to the next video. But I encourage you guys to go to the Tips apps because by doing this, you're going to be able to see all these features for all types of Apple products outside of iPhones like the iOS 15, Apple Watch, iPads, and all new features that come along with the iPhone. This is going to allow you to get a better overview of what you're using with Apple, so it's definitely worth checking out when you get the chance. I definitely encourage you guys to do this as soon as you get your new iPhone and set it up. Next few apps I'm about to show you are also apps that are going to allow you to have a better experience while using your iPhone, and you can get these directly off the App Store, and I definitely recommend getting these. So the first one we're going to talk about is Shazam. So whenever you're going out or if you hear a song that you like and you don't know the name of it, you can just go to the Shazam app, click the Shazam button, and you're going to be able to pick up that music and find out what that song is directly through this app. Because I know it can be annoying when you really like a song but you do not know the name of it, and Shazam is very useful. Like I said, because the iPhone's great for listening to music on, obviously. So you're definitely going to have the Shazam app available on your phone, and you can get it off the App Store. So when you want to hear a song that you've never heard before and add it to your playlist or add it to your library, just go to the Shazam app, click Shazam, and you're going to be able to pick up and find out what that song is, and you're going to be able to have it and listen to it for the rest of your life with your new iPhone. So I definitely recommend getting that. Then the next app I want to talk about is Instacart. So if you're super busy and you can't make it out to the grocery store to buy your food, you can use Instacart, and there will be a delivery person that will deliver that food for you directly to your address without having to go to the store and buy it yourself. I know it can get really busy, so I definitely recommend getting this app if you're on a time crunch and you need to get groceries but you don't have the time to go to that store. You can choose from tons of different options depending on your location location with Instacart, and it's going to make your experience on your iPhone much easier, and it's going to allow you to get food without having to leave your house at all. It allows for efficient shopping, and you guys can get whatever you need right at the fingertips through your iPhone. So like I said, this is going to help with your experience when shopping and while using your iPhone. So definitely download Instacart off the App Store when you get that chance. The next app I want to talk about is Venmo. So I'm sure most of you know what Venmo is. It allows you to send and receive money without having to go through your bank or anything like that. So if you have Venmo on your iPhone, it allows for so much easier and more efficient money transferring between your colleagues or your friends or your family. So by getting Venmo, you're going to be able to just get your money sent to you or request anyone if you guys made some certain transactions. And it allows for a much easier transaction process than having to go to your bank or transfer money in person with that colleague. So this is one app I think everyone should get for your iPhone. Then alternatively, if you don't want to do Venmo, you can always get PayPal or you can get Cash App. So these apps are very similar to Venmo, the same ideas behind them. And basically you can just send and receive money to anyone you want, depending on what you guys did with any transactions. So these are a few money related apps that are going to allow you to use your iPhone better and transfer money more easily through your iPhone, opposed to having to do other more time consuming options. So I definitely recommend checking out these 3 money related apps. And as always, you can go to the App Store and find these apps that are related to money, music, any type of action or activity on your iPhone. There's an app out there for that. So these are a few apps to help you get a better experience when you get your iPhone. And there's also tons of other apps to choose from. I'll be making a best apps video on the iPhone soon enough. So you guys are going to see tons of more apps that we can check out for your iPhone. But these are a few apps I wanted to show you guys to get started and allow you to become an iPhone expert and have a better experience while doing so. I want to take a quick break from the video to introduce to you guys an incredible app where you can earn rewards and other great prizes simply by just answering questions, taking surveys, and sharing feedback, and that app is Quick Thoughts. Using our exclusive link I'm about to share with you guys can earn all these rewards by just answering thoughtfully different surveys and taking surveys and other quizzes, and I'm going to show you guys how to access that link right now. Claiming free rewards and other great prizes with Quick Thoughts using our exclusive link, all you have to do is just go to Safari or any other web browser and type in bit.ly/getquickthoughts. That is bit.ly/getquickthoughts. It's also in the link in the description of this video, and it is right here on the screen. If you, in case you forget it, make sure to check those links out after this video. But basically all you have to do is just type that in and click go. It is going to actually take us to the app on the App Store itself. So essentially it's going to give you an overview of the app right here. And look, if you look right here, it's going to show you all the different rewards and prizes you can actually win, such as gift cards, different discounts, cashback, and other great rewards, all from this app, just by taking simple surveys and sharing feedback on certain things. I'm going to show you guys the app in a second, but this is a quick preview of it, and all you have to do is just download it today. Once we're on the app page using the link we gave you guys, you're just going to click open. It's going to take us to the Quick Thoughts app. It's going to ask you to sign up, or if you're an existing user, just put in your information, but it's completely free to use. And keep in mind that you guys are supporting our channel by using the link we shared with you, but also on top of that, you guys are getting access to some of the best rewards and prizes with the different surveys that Quick Thoughts comes with by using our exclusive link. So definitely keep that in mind and definitely use our link when downloading Quick Thoughts. On top of that, this is an overall win-win app where you guys actually have the chance to win great rewards and prizes simply by just taking quizzes and different surveys. So you guys do not want to miss out on this opportunity, and make sure to click that link. It is bit.ly/getquickthoughts. It's in the link in the description of the video, so just click that when this video is over, and thank you guys for watching this part of the video. Enjoy. If you go to the Settings app on your iPhone, you're going to see there's tons of features you can activate and turn on by using all these amazing features in the Settings app, but I want to talk about one in particular that's going to allow you to use the back of your iPhone to activate gestures depending on what you need. So for this, it is super easy to do, and it is super cool, and I'm going to show you guys how to set that up. All you have to do is just go to Settings. You're going to want to scroll down to Accessibility, which is located right here, and then you're going to want to scroll down and click Touch. Then lastly, we're going to want to scroll all the way down, and you're going to see this back tap option. So by clicking this, you're going to see we have an option for double tap and triple tap. For the sake of the video, let's just go to double tap first. And by clicking on double tap, you're going to see we have all these different systems we can choose to activate when using the back of our iPhone. So for example, if we click flashlight, for example, on double tap, what's going to happen is if I turn on my iPhone and double click it right here, you're going to see that the flashlight turns on just by clicking the back of my iPhone, which is super cool and is a great hidden feature that I'm sure you guys would like to know about. So by doing that, just by double tapping the back of my iPhone, you're going to see the flashlight turns on. And then also on top of this, we have tons of other options to choose from, like Control Center, Home, Lock Screen, Notification Center, Screenshot. So for example, we go to Screenshot now. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to double click the back of my iPhone like this. And you're going to see it's going to take a screenshot that's located right here. And this is another feature you can do on your iPhone's back tap setting. And if we go back to settings right now, you're going to see that we also have the triple tap section. So if you want to use a triple tap instead of a double tap, you can definitely do that. You have all the same options you can choose for triple tap like you had on double tap. So it's up to you how many taps you want on the back of your iPhone for the settings. But I think this is a super cool hidden feature that I wanted to show you guys. I definitely think it's worth checking out when you get the chance on your new iPhone to get you started and allow you to use your iPhone like a complete expert. Like I previously showed you guys in the control center of your iPhone, you definitely want to have your Bluetooth turned on and set up on your iPhone so you can listen to your favorite music or audio through your headphones or earphones, whether it's the AirPods or Beats, whatever that may be, so you can listen to your favorite music. But like I said, we all love to listen to our music, but also if we listen to our music too much or too loud, it can actually damage our ears. And Apple does a great job of preventing that ear damage and promoting headphone and ear safety. So one way that it actually does this is in the settings application, and it's headphone safety. So by doing this or going to this feature on settings, it's going to tell you how much music you're listening to, if it's too loud, and what you need to do to fix this or prevent ear damage. So it's simple, and all you have to do, just go to settings and then scroll down to sound and haptics. Then you're going to see right here we have headphone safety. So if we click on headphone safety, you're going to see that it says to protect your hearing, your iPhone will measure your headphone and audio levels, and if you exceed recommended 7-day limit, a notification is sent to the volume and turned down. So this is going to prevent you from listening to music too loud or too much, and your iPhone's going to let you know if that is the case. And we also have this reduce loud sounds option. I have it off right now, but if I turn it on, basically my iPhone would analyze my headphone audio and reduce any sound that is over a set decibel level. So I definitely recommend turning on the headphone notifications and even the reduce loud sounds if you think you are listening to your music too loudly or too much. This is going to make you have a safer experience with your iPhone because like I said, we all love to listen to our music, but we want to do it in a safe manner. And this is one way to do it by using the headphone safety accommodations in your settings on your brand new iPhone. I know I've previously showed you guys the focus mode in the control center for your iPhone. This is going to allow you to turn on a do not disturb mode and prevent any notifications from being received to your phone, especially if you're doing work or if you're busy or if you're sleeping. But I want to talk about the sleep mode specifically because this feature is going to allow you to have a greater night's sleep and help with that process. So if we go to focus mode and click on sleep, you're going to see it's going to say sleep focus will be activated automatically based on the sleep schedule set in your health. So basically you can create a sleep schedule in the settings of your iPhone, and it's going to allow you to turn off your notifications for that period while you're sleeping, and you can change that time period depending on your preference of when you go to bed and when you'd like to wake up. So by turning this on, you're going to have no notifications being received. Your iPhone's going to become a dimmer screen, so to prevent from any eye strain while you're trying to go to bed. And I'm going to show you guys by just clicking on this 3 dots right here and go into settings. We're going to go to the sleep schedule. So I have it off right now, but if I turn it on when I was going to bed, what's going to happen, it's going to show my bedtime radar, which is set at 12 a.m. and my wake up's at 7:45. So if you want to edit that, you would just click edit and you'd be able to alter that time segment for when you want to get some sleep. It's also going to show this turn on bedtime, and sleep focus will automatically turn on at a scheduled bedtime when you plan to go to bed. So it will prevent you from going on your iPhone any further or receiving any notifications when it is time to go to bed. So this is going to allow you to get a better night's sleep. And by clicking edit right here, I just want to show you guys, you can literally set how long you want to sleep. So I have mine at 7 hours and 45 minutes, which is a good recommended amount of sleep people should get. But you can alter this by turning or rotating this knob. So for example, if you go to bed later, you want us to do 2 a.m. to 9:45, you can do this and you can adjust the hours depending on your liking. So I definitely recommend setting this up when you get your iPhone if you want to get better night's sleeps. Apple does a great job at helping and promoting a healthy night's sleep, even if you're using your phone a lot. So definitely check this out. So when you go to bed next time, just turn on that sleep setting and you're able to get a better night's sleep by using the sleep app, and you'll be able to track your metrics about how much sleep you're getting. It also works really well with an Apple Watch. So if you have an Apple Watch and you sleep with that on, it's going to actually be able to track how many hours of sleep you get and see where you can improve on and what you need to do better to get that better night's sleep. So like I said, definitely check out the sleep app. It's on the focus mode in the control center of your iPhone. It is definitely worth checking out when you get the chance. When you first get your iPhone, like I said, your iPhone's going to come with all the apps that are pre-installed that Apple gives you, like your email, photos, camera, text messaging, and whatnot. But over time, you're going to notice you're going to download tons of apps depending on what you need. As you can see, I have tons of apps to choose from on my iPhone. These are all apps that I use a lot. Some of them I don't use as much. But regardless, over time, you're going to see that your apps are going to begin to pile up. And it's going to be difficult to find apps specifically through just scrolling and trying to find them manually. So there's actually an easier way to find the apps that you want to find without having to scroll through them. And that is the app library. This is a relatively new feature for the iPhones. And by going to the app library, you're going to see that you can find all your apps in different categories just by clicking this. It's going to allow you to find your apps so much easier. So to access the app library, all you have to do is just scroll to the final page of your apps on your iPhone. You're going to see it's going to take us to this app library. So as you can see, we have all these different app categories to choose from, ranging from suggestions, recently added, social, entertainment, productivity, and so much more. So this is going to allow you to easier find your apps that you're looking for the moment. So for example, say you want to go to Facebook Messenger. If you can't find it through scrolling, you just got to go to app library. You're going to see in the social tabs right here, you have Facebook Messenger, and you're going to be able to find it so much easier and get there so much more quickly, opposed to having to scroll through and find those apps. So I definitely recommend going to the app library to find your apps if you do have tons of apps on your iPhone. As you can see, I have tons of different categories because I have so many apps on my iPhone, and this allows it to find your apps easier. So definitely check this out. And also a great feature about the iPhone is, say you spend too much time on one app, like a social media app, and you're reducing your productivity and you're procrastinating a lot, you can actually hide an app from your homepage so you won't be more inclined to go on it. So say you're spending too much time on Facebook, for example, and it'd be beneficial for you to spend less time on that app. By holding down Facebook, you're going to have the option to edit home screen, share app, or remove app. So by clicking remove app, you're going to have two options. It's going to say remove Facebook, and you can either delete the app permanently, and by doing this, it's going to delete from your phone, and you have to re-download on the App Store. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually just click remove from home screen. So this is going to allow you to be less inclined to go on it because you're actually not going to see it on your home screen. So if you want to locate it, if you do need to go back on Facebook, for example, you can find it in your app library instead, which is right here, but you're not going to be able to find it on the home page. So I definitely recommend doing this if you're spending too much time on your phone on a specific app, because as you know, we all love to use our phones, and we can spend too much time on a specific app if we are addicted or love using that app. And this is going to help you reduce the amount of time that you're on that app. So I definitely recommend using that or deleting it from your homepage so you can only access it on your app library if you think you are spending too much time on a specific app. So feel free to check those out. These are options to easier find your apps and delete them from your home screen so you're less inclined to use them. I want to take a quick break from the video to introduce to you guys Rakuten, the best app to get cash back and other great deals. With Rakuten, you're going to be able to shop at stores you love and earn great rewards and other great deals just by using this app. And also with our exclusive link with Rakuten, you're going to be able to earn an additional $30 just by using it. So I'm going to show you guys how to access that link and earn your free $30 right now. Claim your free $30 from Rakuten using this exclusive link. All you want to do is just go to Safari or any web browser you have and type in bit.ly/getebates-bonus. That is bit.ly/getebates-bonus. Now that's in the link in the description as well of this video, and it's on the screen right here, so make sure to check those out to find it at the end of this video. But this link is exclusive to AppFind, so you only can get this $30 from using this link. So we made sure to get you guys the best rewards possible through this partnership, and you guys are also supporting our channel by doing this, so I want to thank you guys for that. But let's click on the link right here. It'll be in the description, like I said, and it's going to take you to this page, and it's going to say, all our invites to get $30 once you join and spend $30. So all you have to do is just create an account on Rakuten, which is completely free, no charges or costs involved. And once you spend that $30 on Rakuten, you're going to get a free additional $30 on top of that. So it's a win-win because you're going to be able to get free $30, and you're going to be able to get cash back while shopping at your favorite stores. So all you have to do is just put in your email and create a password, and then you are good to go with this exclusive link with Rakuten. Or using our exclusive link, I want to show you guys the Rakuten app. It is right here. It is super easy to use and navigate. It has up to 3,500 plus stores where you can earn cash back and other great rewards. So odds are that if there's 3,500 plus stores, one of these are going to be your favorite stores to shop at. So you're losing money if you essentially do not download this app and use our exclusive link to get that extra $30. But as you can see, there's tons of different sections to choose from. Stores our members love. For example, we got Macy's and Walmart. At Macy's, you can earn 10% cash back Other great deals in the category section. So if you have a specific category you want to look into for sports and goods or health and beauty or any of these, you can gladly go to do that on this category section. But if we click on sports and outdoors, for example, we're going to see Lululemon, Athleta, Adidas, all these other stores right here where you can earn cash back. We're going to click on Lululemon. It's going to show you the 2% cash back right here and more information. It's going to tell you when it expires. It's going to show you these top coupons. But this is just one of the categories of many. Anything you want to shop, essentially Rakuten will have that. So you guys definitely got to download this app. You're losing out on money if you aren't using Rakuten. And keep in mind that you're also going to get an additional $30. So you're overall saving tons of money by using our exclusive link and using Rakuten in general. And do not miss out on this opportunity, guys. Enjoy. Did you know you can actually use Harry Potter spells on your iPhone to access and create different features or activities depending on what you need? So if you've seen Harry Potter, you know there's used tons of different spells to complete tons of different actions. And one of these for your iPhone, you can actually use Siri to access that. So the spell is called Lumos. And by you saying Lumos into your phone with Siri, you're going to actually have the ability to turn on your flashlight. So if you've seen Harry Potter or read the books, you know that by casting the spell Lumos, the wand will light up and you'll be able to use that wand as a flashlight for the time being. So now your iPhone can actually act as a wand or a flashlight with this brand new spell. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It is super easy and it's super cool. All you have to do is say, "Hey Siri, Lumos." And as you can see, by saying Lumos, my flashlight actually turns on my iPhone, so I can now use my phone as a flashlight. I think this is a super cool feature for the iPhone. Show off to your friends, and they're going to be super amazed by what you can do with this Harry Potter spell on your iPhone. If you have an iPhone, I'm sure all of you use Safari to look up any information and find any information on the internet. But you guys actually have the ability to change where the search bar is on your iPhone. So as you can see, we have it up right here. But after the new iOS 15 update, it actually moved the search bar down here, but I moved it back because I prefer it up here. And I want to show you guys how to do that because I know people vary in opinion on where they like to have their search bar added. So I'm going to show you guys where to add that and how to update that in your settings. Super easy to do. All you have to do is just go to settings right here. Then you're going to scroll down to Safari right here. Super easy to do. You're going to see this ability in this tab section where it's going to say tab bar or single tab. I have mine on the single tab right now, and this means that the search bar is going to be at the top of the Safari app. But if you want it below, you can just click this right here. And then we're going to go back to the Safari app, and you're going to see that now the search bar is down here. So this is up to you. This is what your preference is. I prefer it up there, but I know a lot of people vary in this idea and opinion. So if you guys want to have your search bar down here, you can gladly do that, or you can have it up here. Completely up to you, but this is a feature you guys can access in the settings of your iPhone once you get it. Because I know we all like to search stuff on Safari, go to our favorite websites, or search to find any information on the internet. But this is completely up to you where you want the search bar, and I just wanted to show you guys how to update that in your settings tab on your iPhone. All iPhones have great speakers that allow you to listen to your audio and music very loudly, but I want to show you guys how you guys actually can increase that volume and listen to your music out loud even louder. So I want to show you guys how to do this. It's going to allow you to listen to your music so much louder when you're not using your headphones, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this right now. It's super easy to do. All you want to do is just go to accessibility right here. Then once we get to accessibility, you're going to want to go down to audio and visual, which is located right here. And then by clicking that, you're going to see this headphone accommodations tab. So we have that off right now, but if we go to it and just turn it on, you're going to see we have all these options to choose from now. And as you can see, my volume's at moderate, and this is what the standard iPhone comes with. It's going to start with moderate, but if you want to have your speakers listen and have volume much louder through your speakers, you're going to want to turn this to strong, and you guys can actually compare after you watch this video, listening to your music through your speakers at slight, moderate, and strong, and you're going to notice the difference that when you put it on strong, you're going to hear that music so much louder through your speakers opposed to having on moderate and slight. And this is definitely something I recommend checking out if you prefer to listen to your music or audio out loud through the speakers opposed to using a headphone. And you guys, I want you to try the difference after this video, and you guys are going to notice that your headphone accommodations and your music is going to be so much louder once you turn this to strong on the headphone accommodations tab in your settings on your iPhone. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is a complete beginner's guide for your brand new iPhone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more great content like this. I also encourage you guys to go to appfindvip.com and subscribe to our email newsletter to get the best mobile apps and games delivered directly to your email inbox. I also encourage you guys to go follow us at AppFindVIP. This is our Instagram account, and we're going to share the best tips, tricks, and hidden features on all Apple and Android technology out there. So definitely check that out when you get the chance. And then lastly, I also encourage you guys to go to bestrewardsapps.com, where you can see all these amazing apps that are going to allow you to win incredible prizes and rewards right at your fingertips. These are all affiliates of ours, and they're all apps that are definitely worth checking out. So I definitely recommend going to these apps when you get the chance. The link for all these pages are going to be in the description of this bio, so definitely check these out after the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.